Hello, wonderful people. If you follow me here from another platform, thank you. It's nice to see you. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kate and I'm a professional makeup artist based in England. So I've actually had this channel for quite a while, probably like 13 years, which is crazy, but I never really committed to posting. I have some super old videos from when I was a little baby makeup artist, but most of my content is just repurposed from other platforms, posted as shorts. But long form content is something that's been on my mind for quite a while, so it's one of my goals for 2025 to make a conscious effort into posting on YouTube. First and foremost, I wanted to make an introduction video so you guys can get to know me a little bit better, just to outline what my goals for this channel are and what content you can expect to see. So as I mentioned earlier, I am a professional makeup artist. I've been running my own business for 10 years and I freelance full time. I currently specialise in alternative weddings, creative media and music, but I work across pretty much all areas of the industry. So that could be anything from Fashion Week to working with dancers and performers in the entertainment industry. So a little bit of a background of how I got into makeup. I trained for 2 years at Bournville College in Birmingham, doing special effects, theatrical hair and media makeup. So I pretty much covered the whole basis of everything makeup related. And if I could go back to college, I honestly would. It was the most fun 2 years that I've ever had. As someone that really struggled at school, just being in a school environment, it wasn't for me. It was just so nice to go and do something that I thoroughly enjoyed every single day. Like I used to get up and just go to college and put makeup on. Like that to me was just like the perfect thing. But I never really got into posting videos until 2020 when the world was shut down and everyone resorted to TikTok. Back then I used to go on TikTok, I used to do lives, I used to do crazy makeup transformations that would literally take like all day, like 10, 12, 14 hours, but I had nothing else to do, so just a really good creative outlet to have. And then over time I started posting more sort of general makeup tutorials, but in the style that I liked, because I felt like in the beauty industry, especially at that time, everyone kind of looked a particular way and the makeup was a very specific style that just wasn't me and it didn't like reflect who I was as a person. And it's the same with music as well. All of the trending audios, whether it was like a short like 7-second sound or like a full length of a song, it was never anything that kind of like aligned with me. So I just started posting grungy kind of alternative makeup tutorials to songs by bands and artists that I actually liked. I feel like that's how I sort of created my own little niche with makeup and music. Content has of course shifted during this time. It's not exactly the same as it used to be. I feel like it's a little bit more casual. It's almost a bit more like personable now. I think it's really nice for people to see your personality coming across. And I just wanted to incorporate all parts of my job into it as well. So it wasn't just makeup tutorials of me. I would do makeup on my friends or on models. I'd bring you along to work with me in like a vlog style video where you can see what goes on behind the scenes working as a professional makeup artist, which I think people find really interesting. And then as I got more confident, I started speaking more on camera because I feel like everyone has that kind of cringy moment when you hear your voice back on a recording and you're like, oh my God, do I actually sound like that? But I'm over that now. Like, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, how I sound on video is how I sound to me when I'm talking. I feel like being able to do that has opened so many doors for me and given me so many opportunities, especially when I started filming my come to work with me as an alternative wedding makeup artist vlogs, because I think when it comes to wedding makeup, it's such an intimidating thing, especially if you've never had your makeup done before. You have to put a lot of trust in a person that you don't know. So I think it's really nice for people to kind of see my personality come across on camera because I think it just leaves them feeling a little bit more comfortable and at ease. So if you're curious about what content I already post, please go and check me out on all of my other socials. I'll link everything in the description below. Posting content online has done wonders for my business and for me as well. I've had the opportunity to work with some of my favourite artists, some of my favourite brands. I also do TikTok lives for Jolie Beauty, which is again one of my favourite makeup brands, and it's just so cool that me posting videos in my little spare room has led to all of this. But anyways, enough about my job for now. I want to give you some more facts about me. I'm 27 years old, my star sign is Gemini. I am a true Gemini through and through, hence why I love talking, which is another reason why I thought I need to do long form content, because I have no problem in yapping away, especially if it's something that I'm passionate about. I have 2 dogs, Rudy and Archie. They are the best. I love them so much with all of my heart. My favourite animals are bats and goats. I love them so much and I will never stop talking about them. Give me an opportunity to talk about a goat or a bat and I'm there. I did a bat feeding experience at Chester Zoo last year and it was the best day of my life. I'm not even joking. My favourite band of all time is My Chemical Romance. My favourite song of all time is It's Not a Fashion Statement. I love music. All of my favourite artists come under the alternative music umbrella, whether it's nu metal, metalcore, pop punk, old like 80s goth, like just anything within that realm. If you were to ask me what my favourite food is, I probably wouldn't be able to answer, but if I could only choose one thing to eat forever, it would be garlic bread, I think. Like, I love garlic bread. There's so many varieties, whether it's like a garlic bread pizza, the baguette, pre-sliced ones, a flatbread, anything garlic bread. I love all things weird and wonderful, spooky, obsessed with Halloween. That is one of the things that I put in like the About Me section of my website because I'm not gonna lie, loving Halloween is part of my personality at this point, but I'm not ashamed. I'm happy with that. Of course, that means my favourite season is autumn. My favourite month is, you guessed it, October. No, who would have thought? I'm an incredibly indecisive person, so when I'm trying to think of like my favourites in different areas, it's actually quite hard. But if you were to ask me what my favourite film would be, it would be anything that Tim Burton has done. Probably Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride and Nightmare Before Christmas are like up there, like together basically. But I also love Edward Scissorhands so much. I feel like with TV shows it's really difficult because I like different kind of things for different moods that I'm in, but I think my all-time favourite probably is The Vampire Diaries. And I actually went to Mystic Falls, so me and my friend planned a whole 2-week road trip around going to Mystic Falls, and we went on this like little Vampire Diaries tour, went to all the filming locations, and it was amazing. Like, I would 100% go back. I'm not gonna lie, I am sweating. I don't know why filming this is making me so nervous, but it is. Anyway, back to the facts. So one of my favourite places in the entire world, probably seems a bit cliche, but New York. I love New York. I have some of my favourite memories there. I've done Fashion Week there a few times, and I made some of the most incredible friends that I hold very close to my heart at Fashion Week. So New York will always just be very, very special to me. And I'm actually going back in September, so I am very excited. Guess I'll give you one random fact about me that if you didn't know this already, you're probably gonna be like, what the hell? So I was a synchronized swimmer for 11 years. When I was 7 till I was 18, I probably spent like at least 4 days a week at the pool, training. And interestingly enough, that's actually where my love for makeup came from. Being a synchronized swimmer, it's very similar to like dance and gymnastics, in which you have to wear stage makeup for shows and competitions, you know, like the blue eyeshadow, red lipstick combo. But that's where like the passion for makeup just originally, I guess, came from. I really enjoyed doing my own makeup, and then I would help do some of the other girls' makeup for competitions and shows. And at some point, I don't really know when, it did a complete 180 and I literally became obsessed with Halloween and all things scary. So I went from like this stage like glitter makeup to just all the horror stuff that you could imagine. So in terms of content for this channel, it's obviously going to be a lot more in depth than anything that you've seen from me before. That's a general makeup tutorial, a creative makeup look, how I plan and prep for big photo shoots and big character transformations, makeup on other people, on different skin tones, face shapes, eye shapes, etc. Even videos about my kit or things that other makeup artists might find useful. One thing that I really want to focus on is doing like tutorials of basic things, because although it's really fun to see all the behind the scenes and all the creative looks, I do understand that that's not accessible to everyone. So I feel like it's something that I really want to focus on. So to summarise, my goal is just to have content that can be consumed by everyone, whether you're just interested in something or you can take something away from it. I think that's where I kind of want to be. So you might have to bear with me a little bit because YouTube still feels very much like uncharted territory. It's a little bit scary, so I don't know what everything's going to look like, but I'm just going to be finding my footing for a little while. I'm also really interested to know what you guys would like to see from me, so please feel free to let me know in the comments. That brings us to the end of my first YouTube video, so thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I know I talk a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I post. It feels so weird saying that, but it's exciting. I'm glad that I finally took the plunge to do this. So yeah, that's all from me for now. I will see you guys in the next one.